What's up, guys? This is the What's New TCG for October. Another kind of mid-month, not as bad as August was, but lot worse than September. So we got a few things here that's kind of exciting, but things we've kind of talked about on the channel already before, so probably not a whole lot of surprises. But I'll kick it off to Ethan, and we'll get started on what's coming out.
Yeah, so on October 6th, which you'll be seeing very soon, we've got the Pokemon 151 Ultra Premium Collection. Now, this box is pretty fire, as these Ultra Premium collections always are. Their MSRP, $120. They tend to go above that on release, though, but if you wait, maybe you can catch it at MSRP, depending on how much they print it. It has 16 151 packs, from the new set, which is a pretty good amount. 3 fire promos, and one of which is metal. Bringing those back. Not sure if PSA will grade those or not. We'll see. And just some other miscellaneous goodies in it that, just round it out.
Now, what is the metal promo? Have that been
We
announced,
know.
or is it kind of random?
It is a gold Mew EX card. It looks pretty nice, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, that is it for that. And then on the same day, we've got, this is kind of a strange Final Fantasy TCG product. Well, I guess it's really not that strange, but it's the Cydia Collection 2023. There's not actually packs in this, but it's more just like a preset deck that you can buy, to actually play the game with. But it's got some cool cards, some cool reprinted full arts. Like, I believe there is a Cloud one in there, if I'm not mistaken. And this box costs $45 retail. Don't expect to see this on the channel.
Yeah, we usually don't get to the ones that kind of have predetermined cards. They don't really make for fun openings.
Yeah.
They're never too exciting. So the next week, we have on the 13th, Schwarz Alice Gear Expansion. I have zero clue what this show is. I know this has 19 SPs. They're going to retail for about the same as all Schwarz says, about $50. 16 packs per box. If you're an Alice Gear fan, this is something to look out for. Probably don't expect this to be open on the channel. don't see us getting to this show. So,
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
yeah, I usually at least know what the shows they're talking about on Schwarz. I don't know this one, and that could be like we could get flamed for that. It could be fire.
I don't care if I get
I haven't heard
flamed.
of it.
I don't care. Fight me. Alright, and then on the same day, we've got a new Build Divide set. And this is not a collaboration. This is one of their original ones. Hear the Cry of the Dragon. Yes, that is correct. That is the name of that. The box costs around $35. We've got new aces, Leda and yugioh, appearing from the new season.
Yeah, is this a show?
No, I think it's just original stuff, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure. I don't see us ever getting. Well, we might one if the card art's cool. I guess maybe one day, but
Yeah,
we usually stick to the crossovers on these kind of things.
probably not gonna hit this one up. But there's more Build Divide to come in the future, so don't worry. We can skip this one, no problem. Alright, and then the next week on the 20th in Japan, we've got another one of these small Schwarz sets where you just get 6 packs in a box. This is Shakugan no Shana. I've not heard of this one either, but these boxes cost around $25. There's 7 SPs and 60 Shana parallels.
Shana parallels.
Yeah, aptly named.
I swear they never get real fancy with it. It's like Chainsaw Man rares. It's like, come on, man. Like, we know what they are, but you could just give them a full name.
Yeah, and just to talk about these, I actually learned a little bit more about these small boxes. They have a foil with a stamp on them in every pack, which is actually pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's what these Shana parallels actually are. So if there's ever like a banger set of that we actually like of these small boxes, we definitely gotta hit it up. This ain't the one though.
So the same day, we got the English release of Age of Overlord. You guys seen the Japan release, and we usually don't double up. This wasn't one of my favorite sets, to be honest. He had some cool cards at SP, part of the IP Masquerena, like play, I guess. And then we have Magicians of Bonds, which can be a pretty big card, but this is a good chance to get some of those 25th century rares a little cheaper. Because what I've noticed so far is some of the bigger ones, like in Japan, that cost like $500, are only like 250 in English usually. So probably don't see us getting around to this, but it could be something we buy singles from. But I don't see us opening this. I don't think we're gonna have time for that. But the next week, moving right on, we have Weiss Schwarz Azer Lane English release. This came out in Japan quite a while ago, actually. This is a gotcha game that I'm sure people already know that, but I've actually played a very little amount of it. I didn't really get it. I don't really get gotcha games too much, but if you look at the card prices, you'll know why I started playing it. And this is something I actually might get to, even though I haven't really played much of it. I've seen a little bit of the show, and the animation's pretty good, but the story doesn't make sense to me. But it's got, I mean, in Japanese, there's 2 cards worth over $1,000, which is pretty good for Weiss Schwarz. Usually, if cards over $1,000, it's gonna be a banger set for a long time.
Yeah.
So maybe see that on the channel. Might not be this month, but could be at a later date.
Look, guys, waifu sell. I mean, it's nothing new.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look at these cards, there's some cards on here that would be a little risque to show on the channel, but we've showed worse.
Alright, and then the same day in Japan, we have got, gosh dang it, we can never escape it, Love Live. Everywhere I
The
go.
30th Weiss Schwarz Love Live
We
set.
see it in Goddess Story, we see it in Weiss Schwarz, everywhere we go. Well, this is Idol Festival too. I guess the first Idol Festival, which is an absolute banger, so they needed a second. 16 packs, $50. 4 SECs, which those are always cool when sets have those. 4 OFRs, 39 FPs. Look, you like Love Live, you'll like the set.
39 SP seems low for them.
Yeah, they're not batting a
That
thousand
really does.
on this one. Alright, and then the same day, Union Arena, we've got Tekken 7. Now, this is a little bit of a strange one, I must admit. I mean, this game is fairly new, but I don't know, the game choices they picked for Union Arena is like Tales of Rise and Tekken 7. I mean, it's just, I don't know, kind of random. But, it's a fighting game. I know 2 characters, I think, Kazuya and Heihachi. That's the only 2 characters I know. But, if you're a fan of the game, I mean, this is a cool set. Typical Union Arena price, I'm sure. I don't know. Union Arena doesn't put any dang information on their website, so that's all I got for you.
No, they don't. And their Twitter is so hard to navigate. It's so hard to navigate. I'd have never played Tekken myself. Well, no, I take that back. I played like a game or two, and I stick to Mortal Kombat. So the same day in Japan, we have another Shadowverse Evolve set. I know we've only opened one on the channel, but it was a lot of fun. Probably won't get to this unless the card art looks really cool. It's not a crossover set, which most Shadowverse is not. But this is coming out on the 27th. You're gonna have 7 URs, 21 SLs. I'm sure you'll have leader cards. I think they fall about the same. It might be less than this because our information shows 12 packs. So I know usually leader cards are like a case hit. So maybe a little more on this or less. Who knows? We don't know a whole lot of information about Shadowverse Evolve yet. So maybe we open more, we'll learn a little more. So, and the next day usually has everything released on the same day, but this is going to be on the 28th. And this is Phantom Nightmare, the newest Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG set. So this is, I think it's going to be quarter century rares, I guess, again. Should be pretty fun. I mean, I always like opening the Japanese sets. I know we have ritual cards upgrades is one of the new things I've seen. So classic cards like Novox's Prayer and Skull Guardian are getting like an upgrade with new artwork that looks really sick, and you'll probably see those in quarter century rares. So a card like Novox's Prayer, be prepared for it to be pretty expensive. I think there's 25 quarter century rares in this set as well. I didn't know if you had any more information on this one, Ethan. This one's don't have a lot of information on it yet. They haven't released a ton.
Yeah, I don't know. There's ultimate rares as well. I'm not near familiar enough with Yu-Gi-Oh to know what these cards they're bringing back are, but they're not ones that I recognize. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, this I said you should see another like bonus pack guaranteed quarter century rare. So far, we've gotten one in every box of Japanese. So expect to see us on the channel, of course. Since it's coming out the 28th, it's gonna be hard for us to get to it this month due to shipping, but it'll be on the channel pretty soon afterwards. So I guess we can get to our favorites now, Ethan. I know there's not a whole lot here to choose from. I think everybody knows what your favorite is this
I
month, but if
wonder.
you just will go ahead and tell them, go ahead and tell them
So
what it
my
is.
favorite this month is of course going to be Build Divide here at the crowd. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be Pokemon the UPC. I mean, this is a sick product. It's pretty bang for your buck, honestly. 120 bucks. I mean, 16 packs and 3 fire promos. You're getting something with this product, which is nice. You can't always say that with Pokemon.
And you've already pulled the best card from 151, so you really don't have any
I mean,
pressure
this
on
is like a
this, which is going to
victory
be
lap.
nice.
You know what I'm saying?
If I had to pick favorite one, it's going to be Phantom Nightmare. I feel like that's a cop out. Everybody knows I'm going to open it. So I kind of throw a loop on something I do plan to open. Azer Lane, I think I'm going to get to. Obviously, Phantom Nightmare is going to be a given. It's the one I'm most looking forward to. But if I had to pick another one to open, it's going to be Azer Lane. It would either be the English or Japanese set. I'll have to look at the English prices. If they're a lot less than Japanese, then we'll probably just do Japanese set because it's still affordable. And Age of Overlord is still a Yu-Gi-Oh set, so I like that one too. But those are my two favorites. It's going to be Phantom Nightmare and Azer Lane.
All right, that is it for this month. I hope November will be better. I'm sure as we get into the holiday season, November and especially December are going to be pretty stacked, I would imagine.
Yeah, I know we have some for people excited for more Union Arena stuff. We've kind of been dry the last
Yeah.
couple months. I know there's some big sets coming out. There's Black Clover and Sword
Code
Art.
Geass
Should be
Volume
before
2.
the
That
Yeah,
might be
all those
next
should
year,
be before
though.
the end of the year. I know Hunter x Hunter's Part 2 is coming out this year. I think December maybe. So expect to see that on next month's, and that'll kind of get us some more stuff to talk about. I said right now it's kind of just Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that'll do it for this video, and thank you guys for continuing to watching these videos and supporting this. We really enjoy the What's New TCG series, and we'll see y'all again in November.
See you guys.